If there's one thing I've learned since being a full-time content creator, it's this: romanticize your life. And we've all heard the phrase, enjoy the little things, be the main character in your own story. But the more people I meet, the more I realize it's actually kind of hard to do. For whatever reason, we convince ourselves that our story isn't worth telling. We stop pulling out our cameras because we think a moment is too insignificant, or worse, we do pull out our cameras and then the footage just sits on a hard drive. Why? Because the lighting wasn't right? Because it's just another hike? Who's gonna care about a dirt road? I care, and so many other people care. So I'm just here to remind myself, and maybe remind you, that you can make something incredible out of nothing. And that is the fun part. So this trip to Moab was my reset button. We kicked things off with a sunrise hike to Corona Arch. And no, it's not just another hike. It's a golden, soul-inspiring, remote desert adventure. Okay, maybe that's a bit dramatic, but seriously, the goal of this morning was to try out some new tech. It's a very highly anticipated new 360 camera. Wow. So the sun just popped up over the mountains over there. Looks pretty incredible. We're out here at Corona Arch. Started our hike very early, around 5:30 a.m. Honestly, it might have been a little bit too early. Like, the sun is just popping out now and it's like around 7, I think. It's a pretty easy hike, if I'm being honest. Like, huge payoff for the distance. It's cool because right here you have the main arch, Corona Arch, and then over here there's like this crazy loophole donut looking thing. Looks crazy. And then of course all around are just beautiful red rocks. Wow, that looks crazy from back here. Seeing the arch backlit looks pretty crazy. There's like a little bit of a haze behind it, so the arch like really stands out. This is pretty insane. It's these types of places that sometimes I have no idea how to document, and this camera is perfect because you don't have to decide right away. I can leave you guys right here and then decide afterwards. My favorite thing about it is that you don't have to have everything figured out while shooting. I mean, the camera shoots in every direction. You can kind of just set it down and actually be in the moment. Then I get to decide after. So I want to get on the other side where the sun is kind of beaming in, get some direct light. I've also been here before, and there's this rock that's right under the arch. It looks really cool when you stand on it and shoot like kind of up at the arch. So later, when I'm in a creative mindset, I have my laptop out, that's when I sit back and decide how to frame the story. The ASUS ProArt P16 makes this process so much smoother. I can open up the 360 files, adjust keyframes, and even export straight from the preview. It's all about the flow, letting the tools keep up with my ideas instead of pulling me out of the moment. This was a pretty incredible morning. I would have never guessed that sunset would be even better. I stumbled upon one of the most incomprehensible views I've ever seen. This is the type of thing I seek out. One of the ongoing themes of my life is that I just find myself in these places where I have no idea how to capture them. Look at this. It's insane. So many different perspectives you can take. Even now, like as a seasoned photographer, I get overwhelmed sometimes when it's just so like undeniably grand. So the Max 2 is kind of a solution for that. You can set it on the tripod. You can have somebody follow you with it. You can extend it out over the edge to places that you don't feel comfortable going yourself. And it's just truly like kind of puts my mind at ease knowing I'm gonna get a cool shot no matter what. So let's see what the Max 2 can do here. I've been to 40 countries, and sometimes you're just standing there looking at the view. It's right in front of you, but you just can't even like comprehend the scale. How do you capture something that doesn't even feel real? Another thing I love about the ProArt P16 is that the AI categorization tool helps me sort through all these clips. The 4K Retina display nails the color accuracy, which basically means when it looks good here, it's gonna look good anywhere. No second guessing the edit, no re-exports, just confidence in the story I'm telling. Now, if me scaling the rocks has you feeling a little bit woozy being close to the edge, you might not want to stick around for the next part.
It's a pretty crazy sunset, an awesome way to end the day. And tomorrow we are headed straight into the Moab rope swing. I can't wait. Standing on the edge here, I was like mentally preparing, if I'm being completely honest. I'm like thinking to myself, would I jump off the edge?
Yeah, you heard that right. If you're coming to Moab, no, if you're coming to Utah and you only have one thing on your list, let it be this.
Good morning, it is 8 a.m. and I can't think of a better time to jump off a cliff. We are about to head out to the Rope Swing Moab. I think we're gonna be taking this guy. All right, this is what we're working with right now. We're about to hop in here and then we're gonna drive about 20 minutes out to the cliff edge, and it's all through like these crazy red rocks. It'll be quite the drive.
The Moab rope swing team picks you up in an off-roading vehicle and they send it straight out into the desert. Now everyone else I've seen post about the rope swing only talks about the jump, so no one even mentions this part of the journey. You're whipping through canyons on the edge of the cliff, kicking up dust and quite literally bouncing off your seat. It's one way to get your adrenaline up, I guess.
Looking really good right now. Okay, we just got here. Hair is crazy. Fly like a bird, fly away. Yes. I can see the platform from the edge over here. I see the butterflies. That is crazy. Okay, get ready with me to jump off a cliff. We have the essentials. I have my GoPro. I have gloves to hold onto the rope. I've got a helmet, so these are the moments where I just like question my sanity, if I'm being honest. Basically, there's this ledge where you stand, somebody helps you, you strap in, they talk you through it, and then on 3, you jump. That gave me like a full body sweat just seeing somebody else. You know, when you just get nervous and like your whole body gets really hot for like 0.1 seconds. Once you get down in the canyon, you're like a little pebble, just a little pebble within like all the cliffs.
The rest of the moments before the jump are kind of a blur. Pure adrenaline, anxiety, and even a little bit of fear. It's pretty electric. You know, I've done some crazy things in my life. I've bungee jumped, I downhill ski, and pole vaulted, but nothing compares to the feeling of free falling 400 feet.
Yeah. I'm next. I'm super nervous. I might piss my pants. I won't. Super nervous, super excited. I'm more excited than scared.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
After the jump, there was kind of only one thing on my mind. Since we filmed the jump from so many different angles, all I wanted to do is send the video to my mom. She hates when I do this stuff.
Okay, so that's a wrap on Moab rope swing. Oh my God, that was so insane. My head is spinning, I just feel so alive. Doing something insane like this feels like a reset, like I'm entering a new chapter, a new era, I don't even know. Very much a mental game for me. I feel like I pushed myself to do something I was scared of. I'm super proud.
So chasing the light, I head to my camp spot for the night. I pop up the tent and whip out the ASUS ProArt P16 one last time. Like I mentioned, we have so much footage of this jump, so many different angles. The processing power on this laptop is insane. The encoding and decoding features make the entire process so smooth, so I can just focus on the creative flow instead of getting caught up in the tech. Being able to work remote like this has me feeling really grateful for tools like the ASUS ProArt P16 and the GoPro Max 2. I finally found tools that feel like they're made for me, a content creator that likes to work fast, stay inspired, and really get into that flow state.
tools are an extension of me and not some barrier stopping me from sharing these moments.
If you're looking to pick up the new GoPro Max 2 or even the Hero 13 that I shot so much of this video on, you can use my code Carly10 for 10% off. Because trust me, moments like this in your life are so worth capturing. At the end of the day, romanticizing your life isn't about pretending it's perfect. It's about the art of noticing the little things and capturing them in a way that makes you excited to tell your story. Use this video as permission to tell your own story. Thank you so much for tagging along on my trip to Moab. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.